What's up guys, my name is Petey from Charlie Intel. So Activision and Infinity Ward have announced the specific details regarding the Infinite Warfare beta coming up next weekend across 2 weekends in total. One weekend is for the PlayStation 4 and the second weekend is for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. If you want dates, times, all that kind of stuff depending on the console you have and your region, check out the video in the description below. That'll give you the dates and times for your console and your country to make it easier to work out when the beta starts for you. So the Infinite Warfare beta takes place across 2 weekends and it starts on the Friday and ends on the Monday on that particular weekend, and it's for a total of 6 days. And the beta includes 3 maps, 4 game modes, 3 combat rigs and more. So in terms of the 3 playable maps in the Infinite Warfare beta, we have Frontier, Frost and Throwback. So Frontier is a circular 2-lane fast-paced map, and it is a small section of a giant space station that is in orbit around the planet Neptune. Then we have Frost, which is a linear 3-lane medium-paced map, and that is a research facility set atop the icy surface of Jupiter's moon Europa. And lastly we have Throwback, which is a bent 3-lane medium-paced map, and this is a throwback 1950s Main Street USA locale which sits on a large rotating torus-shaped space station. So essentially all of these 3 maps are actually gameplay we've seen in the past from Call of Duty XP in early September. So any gameplay we've seen on YouTube is essentially these 3 main maps, excluding of course Terminal, which is the pre-order exclusive map coming up once the game is released. Moving on to the game modes available in the Infinite Warfare beta, they are Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, Domination and Defender. Defender is a brand new game mode to Infinite Warfare, and essentially it's a giant game of keep away. So players fight to take control of a drone, and then they are tasked with staying alive as long as possible, increasing their score. In easier terms, imagine uplink, but instead of throwing the objective into the actual checkpoints, instead you need to keep hold of the uplink for as long as possible to score team points for your team. So ultimately, instead of actually going towards a place, you need to keep hold of it instead and try not to die. And then your team obviously needs to keep hold of that ball for as long as possible to gain points for your team and win the match. So moving on to combat rigs, only 3 out of the 6 combat rigs will be playable in the Infinite Warfare beta versus the 6 in the final game. So the ones playable are the Warfighter, Synaptic and Merc. So Warfighter is designed for a mid-range assault style player. Equip the Warfighter rig to support the team by getting fast kills, quickly getting to an objective and always being on the offensive. Then we have the Merc. So this imposing suit is equipped with payload options designed to clear enemy threats quickly and with authority. Its focus is heavy defense and suppressive fire. Then the Synaptic is a C6 class remote operated droid optimized for speed and close quarters combat. In terms of the payloads and traits, they're on the screen right now, and if you want more details, click the link in the description below to read up on the available payloads and traits and all their descriptions as well. The beta will also feature the new Missions Team metagame feature available in Infinite Warfare. So Mission Teams brings a metagame to multiplayer in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. By completing missions while enlisted in a team, you will earn a team rank. Complete those missions with honors and you will earn extra experience towards your rank. So each team has a unique commander who will deliver missions to you and comment on your success or failure. Ranking up will give you rewards from that team, including calling cards, camos, emblems, unique rig cosmetics, as well as specific prototype weapons that are available only from that team. Infinity Ward has announced that the beta will also feature some surprises, but they'll announce those closer to the beta start. As we know, normally they include extras that they don't announce initially, so like halfway through the beta they might include more maps or new features or new game modes, all that kind of stuff. So we should expect more than what's listed on the information posted by Activision and Infinity Ward. So for those of you still in need of a beta access code or have no idea how to access it in general, here's a quick run through as to the requirements and what you need to do. So in order to get access to the beta, you must pre-order Call of Duty Infinite Warfare at retailers or digitally. If you pre-order at a retailer, you'll receive a code to redeem at callofduty.com/beta. Once you've redeemed your code on the official Call of Duty site, Activision will send you a beta download code closer to the beta's start time. If you pre-order Call of Duty Infinite Warfare digitally on the PS4 or Xbox One, you do not need a code. The beta will become available for you to download when it's released, or approximately 24 hours before. As for those of you on the PC, unfortunately there is no Infinite Warfare beta this time around. As for the beta download size, I'd imagine it's going to be in the region of around 15 to 25 GB in total. The Black Ops 3 beta was 15 GB, and of course that was quite a large game when it finally came out in terms of actual install size. As we know, the PS4 version of Infinite Warfare is going to clock in around 90 GB once fully installed, so I imagine the beta is going to be slightly larger than Black Ops 3 in terms of download size. So again, expect something in the region of around 15 GB to 25 GB in terms of download size for the beta when it finally preloads. Preloads looks to be around 24 to 48 hours before the release of the beta itself, based on wording on the Call of Duty website, so I'd imagine we'll hear more about that very soon, but of course approximately 24 to 48 hours before. As always, check the Charlie Intel Twitter for more up-to-date information regarding preloading of the beta itself. But again, it's going to be quite a large download, so make sure you're ready for that as well. Anyway, guys, that's everything for this video. As always, make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed it and you found it helpful, and make sure you subscribe for further Charlie Intel content every 1 to 2 days on my channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.